there is far more leaking out about Hunter Biden and the fact that Joe Biden absolutely did know that Hunter Biden was having business dealings in China. Here is a voicemail. This is just breaking in the last 24, 48 hours. A voicemail of Joe Biden calling Hunter to talk about his business dealings with China.
Hey, pal, it's Dad. It's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you get a chance, give me a call. Nothing urgent. Just want to talk to you. I thought the article, at least the thing online, it's going to be printed tomorrow in the Times, was good. I think it's clear. And anyway, if you get a chance, give me a call. I love you.
Okay, so the article that he's referring to is about Hunter Biden's dealings with China. Okay, that's been verified already. We'll get to that in just a sec, because even the press secretary is acknowledging that that is true. Now, this entire time, and you remember, for a year and a half before the election, Joe Biden was saying Hunter had no business dealings. Also, if he did have business dealings, it had nothing to do with Joe, blah, 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 blah. Here's a whole bunch of times that Joe Biden lied about Hunter Biden's dealings.
Period. I'm not gonna respond to that. Let's focus on the problem. Focus on this man.
Your son did make a lot of money. There are some reports $50,000 to $80,000 a month in a Ukrainian company while you were vice president.
I'm not. Look, here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to, and I know you're not intending to do this, play the game to take the eye off the culprit. There's nothing on his face that was wrong. So look, if you want to talk about problems, let's talk about Trump's family. I mean, come on. Here's what I know. I know Trump deserves to be investigated. And what I wanted to make a point about, and my son's statement speaks for itself. He spoke about it today. My son's statement speaks for itself. What I think is important is we focus on why it's so important to remove this man from office.
Okay, so he, of course, always was throwing it back on Trump, and we should investigate Trump's kids for what? For what? They're good parents and actual functioning adults with jobs and families and things of that nature. And of course, he consistently is lying. There's nothing here. This never happened, blah, 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 blah. Well, now even our black lesbian press secretary is admitting that, yeah, something kind of did happen.
Why is there a voicemail of the president talking to his son about his overseas business dealings if the president has said he's never spoken to his son about his overseas business dealings?
Well, first I'll say that what the president said stands. So if that's what the president said, that is what stands. And secondly,
about a New York Times article concerning Hunter Biden's business dealings, and he says, "I think you're clear." How is that not him talking to his son about his overseas business dealings?
We're not, from this podium, I am not going to talk about alleged materials from the laptop.
So are you disputing the president's voice on the voicemail?
I am not going to talk about alleged materials on the laptop.
Are
it's
you
not
disputing
happening.
Then that it is not?
Peter, I refer you to his son's representative.
Okay, so what you need to understand there is they're admitting it, and I'm telling you they are getting rid of Joe Biden soon enough. He obviously is not running in 2024, even if it had nothing to do with this, just because of the cognitive stuff. But they are getting rid of this guy soon enough. They used him as long as they needed him. I don't think they expected him to break down this quickly. I don't think that enough of this would be, that they thought that so much of this would be exposed so quickly. But they're getting rid of him. She's sort of in on it too, right? Because she's kind of like, yeah, there's some stuff there, but I'm not going to really talk about it here. They are going to string him up. And congrats to Dr. Jill Biden. You have a special place in hell for what you did to your husband, your basically incapacitated husband.